Easy now, we are live. Just as a recap, very basic one, as we always point out. This is a VOD of a stream. If you're tuning in after the stream, thank you for clicking on the video. It's unedited, it's probably going to be a couple of hours long, maybe 2 to 3 hours I tend to aim for. It might be longer tonight with it being a Sunday. First 20 to 30 minutes, we've got a second stream running just on the shorts feed. Just to try and get new people onto the channel. So if you hear me chatting and it doesn't quite make sense for gameplay, that's what we're doing. Just to have a catch up of where we are. We're in Severograd. We've got a base. We've been here for a week and a half, coming up to 2 weeks, I think. We do need to go hunting tonight. We do need to go looting as well. I need nails to do what I want to do with the rest of the base. But we've taken over one of the tenements. We're on the top floor. We've secured the bottom. We've got double gate on. We've got metal gate on the top. We're pretty much king with all of our loot. I'm not moving at the moment because I always like to listen whether anybody's in the building. But I need nails. We did unfortunately die to pneumonia when we had Kuru. And I lost a bag of 4 nails. But not just 4 nails, but 4 boxes of nails. So you can imagine how I feel now that I need nails. But, you know, 95% of what I've looted so far on this storyline, we have managed to retain. I did have a tent there. And I did have boxes here. And we've been raided. Oh my god. I got on earlier and we were okay. And I've just been stood here making sure nothing's going on, and we've actually been raided. Well, that changes things. Now my gate, Mitch, my gate is locked. What have I been left with? Okay, this does change things. This has happened in the last couple of hours. Ah, man. Yeah, wallpaper. I was about to ask what wallpaper, but yeah. Oh my god. Right, yeah, I was just bragging about it being about a week and a half on here and not being raided yet. So this technically should not be my code. Oh man. I think that was it, not really more. 2 more. Right, technically I'm locked in my own base. They've even stolen my nails. Oh no, no, I'm going to take those nails just to have them. What did I take with me? I took my guns with me, so that's fine to a degree. Damn, man. Now, theoretically, I think one of them's probably logged out in here. Because they've theoretically stolen the base. But how have they got in? Because this is a big job to put this back on. So how have they got in? Guys, if you're watching here, do make sure that you jump over onto the other stream that I've got running. And we've got a DayZ stream going in. I've just been raided. But they've definitely changed this. So how the hell have they managed to get this done? Small God of War. I look like you actually. Yeah, I don't know how they've managed to do this. I'm going to take the spark plug. Take the water. Take the bandage. I'll take pliers. My problem is, I have got a load of base stuff here. I'm going to have to potentially shoot this lock off. This is crazy. This is crazy. Oh, can't they've even got... No, the log's still here. I don't know if they're on their way back. We'll lie here just in case for now, eh? But I don't know how they've got through that gate without blowing it up. Unless they've cracked it. What's my favourite dog breed? Working cockers. I've got 2 of them. But yeah, if you're watching there, jump on the channel and come and have a look at the gaming stream. I'm just trying to work out what the hell has happened. Unless they've cracked the code, but I can't see how they would have cracked the code, and I changed the codes before I got off last night. It's all crazy. Oh yeah, don't forget to sub as well. Then you'll see the other streams going live when we do them. But I've technically got to break out of here. Or jump out the window, die and respawn and give up on the base. But I think that we... oh man, it's if we've been raided after all this work. There's more nails there. Problem is, I did log in earlier and check. But it's a safe place for someone to be trying to check for stuff. I'm just wondering if they've put a very basic code on. We'll try it. I mean, there's only, what, 9,999 codes to try. Mr. Stephen, how are you, mate? This is mental. You watched my last vid last night? Well, unfortunately, I've logged in and I've been raided. And a sloppy raid at that. But they've taken my tent. But it is karma because I took it off someone. My hair is good. It is, mate. It is. As you get older, you'll understand a bit more about that. But yeah, we have been raided. I'm theoretically locked in my own base as well, the cheeky bastards. They've done the code lock. They've literally done the code lock. But I don't even think I've got enough ammo to get through the code lock, if you know what I mean. I've got to kind of raid my way back out. But what's confused me though, is that the metal gate is fine. Normally you'd find this, so they've definitely done the code lock. And the code was 7826, so it's not an easy one to break, if you know what I mean. And I did it off. Potentially. I did it off, what do you call it? Yeah, there's no way that they've broke the code lock. There ain't no way. I'm not doing this 9,999 times. There's no way that they've dropped in on here as well. So they have to have come through. They have to. It's obviously annoying. But what have we got? Got a hacksaw. Oh man. Gonna need this hacksaw again tonight, aren't I? Why have they raided me? Why have they done it? Why would you do that to Fats? No, and I also changed them at the end of stream. But I turned the stream off and changed them again. But the problem is I can't carry too much because I've got my guns in this bag as well. And I've got a fresh code lock in there. However, I am tempted to booby trap the place. Someone here. Yeah, there's someone here. They've come back. Yeah, they've come back. We're on. I can hear them, but they can't hear me. They'll be able to hear me walking around, so if I just lay here, they might come and do the code. But I don't know how they've got through a code lock like that. Let's see what's going on. If you're watching there, by the way, guys, come onto the main stream. See the gameplay of what's about to happen. Problem is, because they've locked me in, even if I kill them, I can't loot them. My other gun's over in that bag over there. Oh, what a standoff. What a standoff. They've stolen all my raid stuff though. I'm hoping they think that I just log. Oh, if I'd have logged on an hour ago or something, I would have caught them doing it with them coming back so quick. I logged on this, like, early this morning. I think they're here. I logged on early this morning and checked it and everything was fine. Let's see what happens. I mean, this is the thing with DayZ, you can get raided at any point. And we were going to have such a basic stream tonight as well. We were going to go and do go fishing and look for nails to upgrade the base even more. Problem is, I haven't got any short sticks unless they've left me that thing. Because the only thing that I'm thinking is to set up 2 fucking grenades through them doors and then just wait here. It's going to be a really weird episode tonight, isn't it? How you doing, guys? We're just halfway through being raided on DayZ. So gameplay's on the channel as well. Definite standoff situation. Oh, well, they're going to have to come to there to unlock it and get stable. So I don't think that they'll look down this gap. So I should be able to get like half a mag into them. But my code started with like a 7. They must have been here for hours getting through. But because it's got a code lock on it, I can't even like take apart the gate, if you know what I mean. Well, I think they've got spooked after hearing me and gone. But he could also just be sat. I did hear him on voice as well. Didn't say anything, he just made the noise. So I know 100% I've heard him. But yeah, if I knew that I had the fence building kit in there, I would rig up the doors with grenades. I could get away with doing at least 1 door. Because ideally I just need to go round this corner and wait there. How you doing, mate? Currently playing DayZ, but we've got the stream running on another stream on YouTube, same channel. So if you want to watch the gameplay, jump on there, and obviously don't forget to sub while you're here as well. We're just in a situation where we're getting raided. We've logged in, they've been in, redone the gate, so I'm locked into my base, but I've got a shot that I can take. If they're stupid enough to come back up now that they know that I'm on. But the other thing is I log out for a week or something. I could log out for a week, log back in and see if they're using the base. Just go and play another game for a week. We'll see what happens. We'll die tonight. I said that I had a feeling that this was a luck had run out tonight. I was right. I felt like it had run out last night. But tonight is definitely the night that it's run out. But I don't have voice in game, so I can't speak to anybody, unfortunately. Welcome in, guys. Welcome, welcome. But I've got food. I've like, my food is good. My hydration's good. I could sit here for the next 2 hours, I reckon, easily, without having to do a thing. It's just obviously it's not a great stream doing nothing. But I'm not going to peek. I'm not even going to turn around to check because I know that this window behind me is purely just a window. The one in the other room is a door, so they could snipe me through the bottom half of that. So I am in a safe spot. It's just who gives in first, who wants to come for it first. Like, theoretically, I could go out, let them shoot me, and then just restart again, but I might as well go down fighting. And I said after a while, I'll theoretically take the window option, but I'll go, if I'm going to do that, I'm going to see whether I've got short sticks so that I can at least booby trap a door with a grenade. Yeah, they got me. They got my base. Don't need to do the window option, to be fair. I can spend my time learning to do it with the knife, which would be handy because I don't know how to do that yet. I do on PC. I'm just lost when I come to Xbox. Here. Ooh. Sounded like a shot local, that. Yeah, definitely a shot. That's a returning shot. I'm going to say it could be a bait shot. I'd be happy if I get them. Even if there's 2 of them, if I only get 1. Problem is, I could have booby trapped the base before I left last night, but I'll forget about it and end up taking myself out. More shots. It's pretty much a full pop server as well tonight as well. Problem is, I need my gun light there, don't I? Evening, guys. Welcome in on the shorts feed. If you're new, make sure you sub. And if you want to watch the gameplay, just ask me and I'll tell you where it is. Dead easy, 1 click away. See, that's going to be like where my hands are, like just above my hips. So theoretically, I need to be there to get headshots. So annoying. So annoying getting raided. Such a funny start to the stream though, talking about how we'd been on for about a week and a half and we were safe, and then I started looking around the room. Mr. Milton, we have issues. I didn't leave crates there. That should explain it all. They've done the code lock somehow, and my code that I left it with started with a 7. So they must have been here for fucking hours. It was fine this morning when I checked it. Well, they literally must have been here. There's shit all over. They've taken everything. The tent's gone. But I have heard someone, and I heard them accidentally on voice, but it wasn't words, if you know what I mean. They just made too much noise on the microphone. and they heard me, so they know I'm in the base. I did check. Yeah, I checked this afternoon. Like this has happened in the last couple of hours, but I think it's happened in the last hour because I've heard somebody coming back. So I know the window behind me is a solid window. It's not one with like a patio door, so I know I'm not going to get shot. But I don't know how they've cracked two 4-dial locks. I don't know what if they've done anything downstairs. My other option is that I log out, I play Battlefield for a week, and then I log back in this location and see what they've turned the base into, because they're clearly trying to keep the base. But I have been watching DayZ competition all afternoon as well, so I'm full in DayZ mode. I just put it on in the background now. Woke up and watched the DayZ movie from Sour Sweet. Watched the tournament that Fresh Spawns was shoutcasting this afternoon, and then got on and I'm bloody raided. I'm raided, guys. So frustrating. But yeah, if anybody's watching new, make sure that you hit the sub button, and if you want to know about the gaming stream, let me know. It is on YouTube. You can watch that too. Or if you just want to look at my ridiculously blue eyes. What's going on with them today? Look at them. Gunshots local. But I don't know. I've heard 2 different guns, and I keep hearing that one. And I don't know if they're baiting me to like look. So I'm just staying like fast here, if you know what I mean. I'm not moving. I'm not making a noise. I'm just going to plug my phone in so it doesn't run out of charge. If you're watching on YouTube Shorts, by the way, say a quick hello in chat. Let me know that you're there. See a number of you. But what I technically need to do is move to that corner so that they come in, and then wait until I start hearing them doing the code lock, and then go around the corner and have them. It's so baity, that shot, in it. But is it that base which has raided me and they're now getting confronted? But this seems to be what it's going to look like for the next couple of hours. But I can't get out. Yeah, I think it's one person that's done it, and obviously at least one, if not a team, have looked after it. But I don't know of a way to raid a base of tier 2 metal without going through the code lock. And you can't just break the code lock when it's on a gate, can you? Because obviously that would be pointless to the gate. And there's no way that they've brought metal here and redone it. Fabiana? So yeah, we got my food and hydration is good. I know I'm dead, if you know what I mean. To get out of this situation, I need to go out the top window. Do you know what I mean? But I might as well go down with a fight, even if it takes a couple of hours. Only other thing, there's bits of saws left and stuff. I just wish he hadn't heard me walking around. They'll see I've tried to get out because I've changed the code lock numbers on it. Started going through it, like I got up to like 20 just to see whether they'd put a very basic code on it, just for speed of getting in and out. But I feel that if I stand up, I'm going to be in bother. And if I try to move around the corner, they're going to hear me. I genuinely think that they're still like downstairs. I think they're just waiting to hear whether anything happens. Plus, with other gunshots going off in the city, it's making it a bit sketchy. I've checked the crates, yeah, everything good has gone. Picked up the few nails that they've kind of dropped from destroying stuff, but they haven't taken like some of the nails and that. They've taken planks out of the other gate, but the bottom part of that other gate is gone. You know, the frame. So it like shows a weakness for them to come in, but there's no way to drop onto that. Could be anything. It's an almost full pop server tonight. It's just underneath 60. By now it's probably fully popped. So, but the only thing that I can think of is that they've got through them. But the code was 7826. So you're not telling me someone's been patient enough to do 7826. 7,826 goes. Are you mad? 7,827 goes actually, because you need to do 0, 0, 0, 0. But with no damage to the gate, they have to have done it that way. I would potentially understand if the metal bottom had gone in a wooden one, but for them to carry metal here to fix it again, no. They can't have done that. But I say I have heard them. Do you know where to boost from, mate? I'm like 5th floor up. 4th floor up, I think it is. I think it doesn't. I think the 5th is the ceiling, isn't it? I am just gonna make a drink, so I am gonna be listening sharp. So yeah, it's disappointing, but obviously you can't stop in the same spot all your time. But I'm now thinking, do I just float round that corner so that I am 100% safe? Because I've got a feeling they might have gone up the hill and be scoping me now. The problem is, I would have to break out of here in order to get a code back on this gate. Did I just hear something move then? I do like. As I said, I'm not bothered about losing the base at all. I love playing this game as a freshie, but I would just like to get one of them, if you know what I mean. I've learnt a lot building this base. This is the first base that I've built on my own on vanilla. My kettle's not helping, is it? Well, absolutely empty this clip at anything that moves down there, though. Now, I have got a couple of guns in that bag that I carried out last night. How long does it take to break that code lock? They're predicting upwards of upwards of 90 minutes. Just reading up on it. It takes about 90 minutes to do it. Right, I'm going to knock that stream off my phone. Let me just private that stream. Before it uploads. I don't like leaving the short streams visible. I ain't really got attention on them. I'm going to have to walk off and make me brew now. Oh, is it really Monday tomorrow, lads? Got on early as well, man. I would be happier if I wasn't late where I was. Just while I have to walk away for a second. I would advise headphones tonight, mate. Definitely. I could use the help. Luckily, I have got my headphones turned right up. Deafening with this wind. I'm just glad that I'm not actually in a situation that I need food. They've left water as well, which I've taken. Yeah, that was me. Yeah. Yeah, we don't have drawers on DayZ, but yeah, it was me looking for a spoon to make me brew with. Could you hear that? Fucking hell, microphone's good, isn't it? You know. Fucking car places as well, mate. I know I told you a bit about it in Discord, but one of them today was trying to justify beating the monthly price what I can do separately, doing her own finance, by a fiver, and then I asked them how long a term they were doing it over, and they were like, oh, it's 5 years, not 3. I was like, right, so you want me to pay 210 £210 a month, I think it was, for an extra 2 years, and that's a better deal, is it? Fucking wild how them places work. Or like literally like, you tell me how that works out to be better. These guys don't know that they're going up against an ex-carp fisherman who sat by a lake for 3 days and not caught a thing. Do you know what I mean? This is a different level of patience. The Algo brought you here. Excellent. How are you, mate? We're currently in the process of being raided. They have been in. They have locked the gate, so I'm waiting here like a little twat. And I'm going to wait for him to come back and do that code lock. And I'm going to empty this fucking Magnum. I know I've lost the base, but I want death first before I give the base up. Simsam. What a name. Currently based up in Severograd. But this is going to be the my patience is through the roof. I've heard them as well. When I logged in a couple of hours ago and everything was fine. I've come back probably like 4 hours later, 5 hours later, and I've been raided. But we have been here a week and a half with no bother. It's karma for robbing someone's tent in base last night. But I did say my luck had ran out. I expected to die last night, and I didn't. And I got on, and I never move when I log in, and I was saying like that I feel that like my luck has run out tonight, and I was saying we've been lucky to be here for like a week and a half, and then I started looking around the room, and I was like, that box isn't there. Where's the tent gone? I was like, oh no. Patience and stubbornness, aren't they the same thing? Exactly the same thing, I think, to be honest. But I can't be shot at the back. I should technically roll over as well. So I'll put my back up against the wall. There's less chance of an headshot from them when you put your head backwards. But I don't want to move in case they hear me. But I also think that they did hear me, and I am thinking that they may have run off now because we've been here for... I've been streaming for 43 minutes, 44 minutes, and I probably last heard them 30 minutes ago. But I have not made a noise in like since I heard them, and I didn't like run off. I didn't hear them run off properly, if you know what I mean. So I think there is still risk that they might be here. But I think that we're getting into that crucial point now where they're going to make a move if they're here. Yeah, well, there was baiting shots for quite a while. I've only heard one gun. I heard two guns, but I've only heard one gun consistently from one direction. And then I did hear another one, but then I still heard it. But they're like single shots every now and again, so I think that they're baiting for me to look out. Yeah, but why go to the trouble of locking the base? And why go to the trouble of clearly coming back as well? I think because there's quite a lot of base building tools here still. I think that they have actually come back. So they left the spark plug, they left the glow plug. I've gathered 14 nails off the floor. I've got a couple of guns in that bag over there. I've got some meat to theoretically cook, but that may go off soon. Can I turn a fishing rod into short sticks? Because I don't know if they've left the fence building kit. Because if they've made the fence building kit, I'll take the rope out of it and I'll make a tripwire. Oh, I need wire for tripwires, don't I? Not rope. Have I got wire? I did have wire, but I put it in the tent, didn't I? Yeah, damn it. I can't turn this back to a wall, can I? A fence? With pliers. Can I? We just have to make noises now. I did hear him on mic as well very quickly. I was just wondering whether I could turn it back to a gate so they had to raid back in. Yeah, this is the thing. That had, so this is what I'm confused about. This had, obviously the bottom half of the gate on it. I put that in, but I didn't manage to get enough planks. They've taken, there was 7, so yeah, I had 7 in it because I needed 1 more. God, I wish that I put that. But there's no way that they can drop onto that balcony and only raid through there, because they'd still have to have done the code lock. And you can't destroy code locks on a gate. You have to destroy the gate and then destroy the code lock on the floor. You can't build across the roof on vanilla, on official. I would imagine that the bottom gate is still there, and they've probably boosted through the back windows to bypass that one, because I can't see them doing 2 4-dial combination locks. I thought maybe they might have logged out, but they've moved the gear out and locked the gate, so I think that they've definitely gone out of the base. And I did hear somebody, and I didn't just hear him. Yeah, I didn't just hear him. I actually heard his microphone as well. He wasn't speaking, but I heard it. It's like that he'd forgot to thingy it. But I do have a 4-dial lock here. I've got no shovels, but they're easy to pick up. I did log out with me. I've got a BK-18, and I've got the CAS-74U, but there's not a lot of bullets in that. So theoretically, if I can get out of here, but I'm going to have to like raid myself out. But then there's a log there. There's 10 planks here. There's 1 plank there. There's 3 over there. So there's 14 planks. So technically, I could put the bottom fence back on that. But I don't know why they'd take that off. I do not know why they'd take that off. And also, they're not getting gear out of here and surviving. But like, the only reason why they'd take that off would be for the supplies, really, wouldn't it? But why would you not do that as well? Do you know what I mean? But I cannot see how they could drop onto that and get in. But the same thing. Even if they did that, they've obviously clearly done the gate, if you know what I mean. Can't remember on console how you were aimed the other way. No, 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 they've changed my code. And even though I do put the codes in when I'm streaming, I change them at the end of the stream before I log off the game. And I changed them last night. So there's no way that they've seen it, because I've tried my code, what it is. If you know what I mean. I've actually tried my code, what it is, and it didn't work. Only thing is, I'll try the old one because I've still got it written down. This is where I get my head taken off out that window, innit? Would be that I didn't actually change it, I only wrote it down. But for somebody random to watch the stream, when I'm like, for the last week and a half, I've had my profile turned off on Xbox so that no one can join me off my name, if you know what I mean. And also, I don't reveal what server I'm on. So unless they've accidentally seen it in red writing, being a viewer, and I don't have a lot of viewers, if you know what I mean, and they've been asked to come all the way to Severigon just to chance a code. I mean, if this unlocks on the next one, then that's what they've done. Yeah, that was last night's code, so. Yeah, but it's how have they dropped onto that balcony? That's taking quite a big risk. And also, they still would have had to. If that was missing, here's my thoughts. If that was missing, because I only had the frame, I didn't have the panels on it, right? But if that was missing, hang on, how many crates have I got? They've not taken any. Well, yeah, they've not destroyed any of the crates. But yeah, if only that was missing, I'd have thought straight away. They've dropped in. They've taken the frame down, right? And then they've thrown everything out the window, and then they've jumped out and just respawned. But they've had someone on the other side putting it in a truck or something. But because this is being done, that's what makes me believe that they've just come through the front door. I just wish I'd have spawned in when they were doing it. Oh, they have left a fence kit, but it's wire, isn't it, that I need for? Yeah, it's more believable that they've done that once, and that they've just detached that for. But it's not even for building supplies, because I've picked nails up off the ground. Yeah, I've seen people dropping on balconies, but I've only really seen like PC play. The controllers betray you way too much. Oh, do you know what I mean? Can't make a tripwire. I have to have wire for a tripwire, don't I? I normally play PC, but my PC blew up last year. So I'm kind of learning console DayZ. They didn't take me blood. But the only way out is to go through the window from here for me at the moment, unless I hack this gate. Yeah. Well, it's either that or the back doors kicked in, because I only had I had lockpicked that back door. So I would predict front gate's going to be fine, and that they've kind of boosted up and got in, come upstairs. They've been covered, obviously they know that they're kind of trapped in the base to a degree. So I reckon it's a team of 2 as a minimum, and there's only one place where I know where there's 2 players. Yeah, it's a shame because if we'd have had the nails last night, I would have built, I was going to build what do you call it, a door on that. Because that's the other thing, to come through the front door is 2 4-digit code locks, which is going to take like 3 hours. It gives them a very small window to have done it, but I think that we camp here for now. It's night time. I'm not going to do anything, am I, as a freshie back on the beach again? In that, there's nothing in that, is there? That's a single shot. There's only 5 in that. What I should do, just in case, is put everything into crates just to stop it from despawning. But they've even picked the crates up, the rats. Got no mag, has it? No. So yeah, it's frustrating, but it is what it is, isn't it? What do we have in the scopes? Not a lot. I think we, unfortunately, wait it out. See whether they come back in the night. But while no one is around. See, that's too risky there, isn't it? I'm definitely getting seen there. And if I lay down... But I understand as well, this isn't a very good stream when it's like this, especially at night time. I'm just wondering if I had anything with lights that I could just like kind of light up, if you know what I mean. I'll sit with this on so at least you've got something to look at. God, it's annoying, but it's DayZ in it. It's a good point, actually. It's a good point. Should we put a fucking couple of shots out? Tracer shots as well, man. I don't want to use up all Scorpion's not going to do much, is it? But two different bullets, two different gun sounds, so both of them indoors though. Headphones are up. We'll have a listen. They might also think, is he really trying to bait us? After we've heard him half an hour ago. Seeing fucking green traces come out of his apartment window. If this doesn't work, if we don't hear anything for like 10 minutes or so, I'll let one of the grenades off. Give them a warning about what I'm carrying, eh? I mean, you could think anything, couldn't you? You could be like, oh shit, he's fighting someone. We've got away with it. We'll go over and clean up. It's DayZ in it. Anything can happen. No, we've just put a couple of random shots out just to see whether we can attract anybody over. I can hear the town in the background frustratingly. I just wish I'd have already been in position earlier. when I heard somebody around. I might just buy a dartboard and become a dart streamer. Should I do that? Do 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 do. Ba ba do 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 do. Ba da 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 da. Yeah, no worries, mate. What are you having? Type of beer. Tell us what beer you've got, and we'll tell you where in the world you are. Not from the beer, but from the choice. I don't know how to like top myself on console as well. Obviously on PC it's dead easy. I bet I get a Samaritan's outline searching that. Yeah, contact a Samaritan. Funny. I watched a really weird film last night. Ah, that's what you need to do. You need to have your weapon in your hand. Right, that's cool. Yeah, I watched a really weird film last night. I didn't even finish it. It was kind of just fucking boring from the start. It was kind of like straight into the story, but it was just boring. It's about a dude who had his money taken off him by the police in some American state, and he needed it to bail out his cousin. It was really fucking like just. It was like a quick storyline, but it just felt slow. I don't often give up on films, but was that that shouldn't have been a cow. No, no. Main character was a black guy. Basically, it was like a racist thing, if you know what I mean. Like white police took like 30 odd grand off this guy. He was just riding around everywhere on a push bike as well. And then it was all about the conspiracy of hiding what had happened because his cousin ended up dying in prison because he didn't get the bail. can hear animals anyway. It was called... Rebel Ridge, it was called. See, I'm thinking if they're going to come back now, they'll come back at night time. Knowing I've got nothing in here. Welcome in, guys. We're just mid-raid. Waiting for people to come back that raided me. I love the way that you like ask if a film's got Thor in, rather than the actual actor. Where do we go next for a base? Tonight's plan was to go fishing because I had a camp stove and I just needed another cooking pot, and I wanted to get more nails so that I've got everything to do another gate. And I was gonna do, if I got more nails, I was gonna do another gate, and I was also going to do a couple of fences as well on the windows where they've probably boosted in. So we were in upgrade process. That's what we were gonna do last night, but we just didn't get any nails. We like literally last night didn't go very well. I went looting, but I felt like it was a bad loot run. I ended up setting fireworks off in a town instead. So yeah, we should have been out and about by now. If you do come back and you kill them, would you keep the base or make a new one? Nah, man. As soon as they're dead, I'm just gonna top myself and start as a freshie again. This is pure vengeance for touching my stuff. It's disrespectful, and people need educating. I will sit here for 3 hours just to kill someone just for touching my stuff. I should even wait directly behind the gate so that as soon as they open them, I'm on them, if you know what I mean. Yeah, well, this is the thing. Yeah, this is the thing. The problem is that I've got to hack the gate to get out and keep my stuff. Otherwise, I'm going to die. I'm top floor. There's no way. There's no way down. If you know what I mean. But I don't want to sit here and go through every fucking combination. I mean, technically, I would have almost been done if I'd have done that. And so they say it takes about 90 minutes to do a combination. Silent, how are you, mate? I don't like that I can hear a cow, because that pretty much means that it's dead-ass quiet. But it's probably only spawned in because somebody's down that end. I reckon it's those two that are further down that I found. And if I can get out, then I'll go and camp their base. I think they do, yeah. I'll check. Cows in DayZ are considered an uncommon, passive and non-static animal with limited numbers, often around 3 to 4, active on a server at any one time. They spawn near players, typically in open fields or near cowsheds, with a high likelihood of appearing at sunrise or sunset, and these turned up at like sunset. They tend to wander far after spawning. DayZ spawn when a player is in the vicinity within a certain radius, and can despawn if the player moves too far away. Now, cows, I'm going to end up moving here. Cows are actually meant to be over a little bit further over there, and to the left, back into town a little bit. Anything within 300 meters of a zombie and stuff will have spawned in because of me, so like him there. 300 meter is, I can like take credit for it. That takes us about halfway up that path. So yeah, he's like bang on it, isn't he? So like everybody up to there, I can take credit for. If I pick zombies up over here, then they're spawning in because of other people. But that one there, did I just see someone? But yeah, it's a Z there. Can't make my mind up whether they're aggroed a little bit. Because both of them were moving quite quick, like they have been aggroed. But they're not aggroed on somebody currently, if you know what I mean. You shouldn't be. You can't thingy. You cannot directly damage a combination lock when it is attached to a gate or fence. Instead, you must destroy the attached structure. Yeah, so that's safe. But yeah, if there's any Zeds over there, then it means somebody's been over there. But I can't see any Zeds. I just try the basics like 1, 2, 3, 4. Help if I could count. It'd be horrible if they used a 0 in it. I mean, you must have to just pick a high number to start on. Come on. I mean, they're probably pissed off with the loot that they got. As I said, I carried out most of the good stuff. Operation, get through the gate and go and put fucking grenades through the window. The problem being is that it's what did you, and then what have you tried, what haven't you tried? And like I should have started, I did start at 0, 0 originally, and went to 20. No one's gonna do the zeros if you know what I mean. I started on a 7. Most people should start on 7. Theoretically, I should start. I wish it hadn't done that with a cold. Thought I'd heard something. You know, theoretically I should start higher up, maybe in the 6s. Should have practice with the so you're running at 250. The 146. Smoke on what chimney? I don't think so. I'm going to take this head out if he was still there anyway. No smoke there. No smoke there. No smoke there. I'd see a light on, to be fair. Hey, we can snipe. Nothing else to do other than hit DayZ. Back to this. But you can see if someone's prepared to do this, you can see how they've managed it, if you know what I mean. It doesn't take too long to do if you're just consistent with it. Just remembering what we're on when we get there. Although it's not, because it'll fall off and you can just change the code. Let me go back to 7 on that. You know, 19s would be good, and obviously 2000s would be good for years of birth. Which is why I never start with them. Swear down if someone's just waiting on the other side of this gate for me all this time. anybody seen that guy on YouTube Shorts as well that gambles with the equivalent of like American scratch cards where they peel him? I think his name's Buck. It's so fucking addicting to watch him. Just fucking just has like the guy recording him should not be recording him. Should not be showing him any encouragement. It's like buying like 100 fucking scratch cards at a time and even stealing money off his mum. But I can't stop watching the videos. It saves me gambling. I'll link you in Discord, mate. That's another one, Sim. We've got a Discord and stuff. We used to be a full-time streamer in that, but shit don't always work out, does it? So we're back streaming, but we're just chilling out. Just chilling out. What beer was it that you got, by the way? Swiss ale. Oh, sweet. I ain't taking a shot on where you are if you're drinking Swiss ale. You know, believe it or not, the YouTube channel's 20 years old. We're an OG. We just never really concentrated much over here. But it feels like this is the final challenge now, is to do something big on YouTube. Start fresh with the old channel. You see, I've got the patience, right? This is the frustrating thing. I've got the patience to sit here and wait for them, but this is doing my head in already. You had to do the same thing with your suitcase code. Mate, I'd have taken a fucking real hammer to it rather than having to do this. Oh, fucking hell, love it. To be fair, I've smashed myself a 12-inch pizza today, and I never have pizza, just fancied one. There would have been no mercy on something like that though, new or not new. My temper would have gone. I'd have not got an hammer, to be fair. I would have just ripped it apart with my fingers. This is doing my pickling. I need to hit the 9. I need a break from that already, man. Where are you, you fucking rats? Yeah, there's no way they've dropped on that. Problem is, you can't even like take stuff down from the back, can you? When it's a gate, well, that locks on it. And my food's rotted now. $16, $24, $24, that's alright. Right. Do that. Do that. Do that. Do that. I can't do it. I just cannot do it. I cannot do it to myself. I've been locked into my own base. They've got through the fucking combi lock, mate. Locked me in. But when I got on, like, I was stood just obviously doing a recap at the start of the stream, and literally halfway through the recap, I realised that my tent was fucking gone, and the boxes were out of place, and I was like, for fuck's sake. But then I heard them downstairs coming back, so I've literally camped the entire fucking night in the hope that they come back. But there isn't realistically a lot of stuff for them to come back for, if you know what I mean. The only thing that I might be able to do, and I don't think that I will be able to do it, but I might be able to like chop my way through because I've got 2 splitting axes. But I don't think that I can because it's a tier fucking 2. And I can't see that they've dropped in off that. I know you can jump onto some of them, but not on a fucking controller. Oh, at least one is logged out inside. Code is your side of the gate. Oh, really? Never fucking thought of that. I just presumed that they would be fucking, well, shit. See, I did have a frame on here, so I thought maybe they might have come, like, managed a way to drop in, but they've not, because they've done the code here. Because they've done the code, you know what? I'm thinking that when I do the downstairs code, it's facing out. Yeah, it is. Yeah, there's double there, isn't there? Yeah. Yeah, there's 2 codes. But it's because I fucking heard them on. I heard one of them on a microphone as well. So my option is to jump out of the window at the moment, or do the old suicide. At top floor, mate, like a fucking idiot. I would, but I need wire, don't I? I did have wire in this as well, but... And they've taken me spare wire that I had. It was in the fucking tent. I didn't take it out in the bag. The only thing I've got in the bag is my other combi lock. I've tidied some stuff up. But 1.5 axes isn't going to be enough to get through, is it? No, I need like at least 13 grenades to get through there. On the railing and then try and drop on the lamppost. Mate, onto that. Well, I just might as well jump out of this window and try and land on that house. It's going to be the same fucking result, isn't it? I don't think we'll be able to. No, and yeah, I've got like a full fucking like log splitting axe. But you need like a couple of them to get through a wooden. The grenade is only going to do like about fucking 10% damage to the gate if I'm lucky. Whereas if I can get through, I've got the patience to sit here like this, right? I've said this before. I can sit here like this all fucking night long, right? Just like that. Doing the combi lock, can't do it. Just cannot. I've not got the patience to fucking sit here and go through them one at a fucking time. I've done a couple of 100 and I even missed out doing the zeros. So if he's put it on a fucking 0 code, it's like all fucking pointless. You can't get an Xbox just to fucking come and get them. We predict that we know who it. Obviously, it could be anyone, and it's full pop tonight as well. But there is a base with 2 people, and I would think that there's 2. That it's one person's been doing the code and one person's been keeping guard. But I logged in at about 12:30 just to check the base, and it was fine. I got on at 6:15, so it's recent. It's not like it's been in the middle of the night, if you know what I mean, last night. But the other option is, we go out the top window, we just write it off, and we get looting. And get some action. But I kind of want to know what they've done. I'd love to get out of here, get some wire, booby trap the place, with having grenades, and then go down to the other base and fucking stick another grenade through the window. I just cannot. I've just not got the patience to do this. 9,999 times. It's even worse than that because you still got to do the... Well, it's not, is it? Your zeros here. Your ones. I just want it to go pop and unlock. Yeah, but should I have... I was saying earlier I should have probably started on like a 6 or something, or a 5. Chances of him using a low number. But then would you use a low number because chances of you starting higher up? You know what I mean? Yeah. You see, I've only had the patience. I'm only at fucking 400 in, if you know what I mean. Fucking rats. But I ain't got nothing to do. You don't need to do each number individually though. You just keep spinning, then change the next number once. Eh? So if I change that to a 3, I can just spin through that. Like that. Yeah, I tell you what I'll do. I'll make a note of what number I got up to here, and then we'll move up to 5,000. What do we get? Gunshots. You reckon that we're talking to each other here? You have. Mental, innit? Did you watch the bit where you can hear him? Yeah, that's the thing. I think that I could hear him on the stairs. And then, yeah, as I say, like you hear him breathe, don't you? Sounds like a fucking asthmatic. Fucking, it's just run a flight of stairs, to be fair. But he definitely heard me, and is obviously backed off or fucking just logged there. But I think that that's them. I think they've put a shot out to see whether I reply. Should probably crouch down just to... Why are you playing rugby moves? What have I told you about that? I'm not replying to it. It's one shot. Same gun. Same gun. Different gun. Not replying. Same gun. Same. Did you win? Did you even win? For fuck's sake. Trying to break out of my own base. we've been busted today. In the afternoon as well, while I've been offline. I know it's a fucking insult, isn't it? We've started halfway through, so this might be all in vain. Can I play DayZ but in my own private session? On console, definitely not. You could if you bought a server from Nitrado, but you'd be spending a lot of money to do that. And to be fair, that's what you have to do on PC anyway. It's not anyone from stream. Because I change my codes before I log off, but I turn the stream off before I change them. And also, let's be honest, the stream ain't what it is, if you know what I mean. It's very quiet. The chances of somebody actually being here playing on console, we're not even really getting the views after, if you know what I mean. The chances of someone playing on console, I have myself marked offline so that nobody can join me to get the server. I'd never join on stream on the server, so they don't even know what server I'm on, unless they've read the tiny little red writing that comes up, and been bothered to log in, and been bothered to get to Severigrad, and then put the code in. Well, that's what I was thinking, but it's not weird if this is being hacked. You know, there's a 5-hour window where I've not seen it today. So it's not weird if this is thing, because that's what I was like at first. I thought maybe they'd fucking... Because what's weird and really thrown me is that I didn't have enough wood last night. And sorry, I didn't have enough nails, I don't think it was. This had the frame done, but it didn't have the panels done. So I thought maybe I would have accepted that they've kind of jumped onto that ledge, broke through the frame, thrown everything out the window, right? And then left and jumped out, and then just had a buddy downstairs getting it all, right? But the fact that this code has been changed, they've definitely come through this. More understanding, because it's got a 4 combo downstairs as well, is that they boosted through that back window that I was going to secure last night, but I didn't find the nails, and got in, if you know what I mean, through that way, and they've only had to do 1 gate. I could shoot it open, but I'd need several hundred bullets. Yeah, but I found nails and planks on the floor though, dude. Like, literally, they've had no interest in any resources. So I don't think that they've repaired it. Plus, they'd need... You don't use any planks, do you, when you're building? When you're building the metal part. Yeah, but wouldn't it have damaged my metal? And theoretically, I'm looking at it from a realistic point of view. Would they have been asked to carry sheet metal up here to repair this with if they'd have got through it? Or, knowing that nobody was moving in here, if there was two of them, one person that's just a fucking DayZ rat and is prepared to do this work, if you know what I mean. You probably find someone's quite happy to just fucking stand there doing that. It's well protected because it's obviously it's in an airlock as well, pretty much. I think someone has just watched the stairs while they've done it, and they've started high up. I was on a 7. The start of my code was 7. But I am tempted to go out the window. If I just had wire so that I could booby trap the room, I'd be happier. Because I've not got the patience for this. That we're going to do that. I've done it again. There were 919s in there, weren't they? But yeah, you see they've left 14 planks and 14 nails, I think it is, that I've got on me. Top floor, out the door. But it's, as I say, it's not even fucking like raidable to get out. Can't even target it. Look how quick that's getting rid of that axe. Oh no, that's me stamina. Is it any better from the back rather than the other side? 13 is normal, I believe, to penetrate it once. Might as well sharpen this. The only thing is that I can chuck 2 grenades. I won't have any grenades then. But I could theoretically chuck 2 grenades and see whether it does anything from them coming from behind, if you know what I mean. You have to chuck them like that. Oh, fucking hell. That fucking hurt me, didn't it? My health went right down on that. I'll make sure I'm hitting the fucking frame, don't I? And I've got to theoretically make sure that I'm fucking hitting the bottom half. I've not got the patience for this. I have so not got the patience for this. If I do another grenade, I'm going to be dead. Look at my health. That's right down at the bottom. There's no point coming back here though. That's the thing. There's literally no point coming back because I'm not going to get back in, if you know what I mean. I mean, I can come back to kill him, but I'll have to fucking get everything. No, let's just do it. Let's try and get on the lamppost. Removes his... I didn't want to give him anything, if you know what I mean. But it'll eventually... it'll despawn quicker with it being on my body. But if somehow we survive... I've got no health though, have I? I've eaten all my food. I have got some water. Can I just climb on this without it vaulting me? Or is it just going to vault me? I don't want to use all my ammo, because the few bits that I have got left, if somehow I survive this next move, I can go down to the other base. Fucking have 'em. I'm not going to survive this though, am I? What am I thinking? What am I thinking? What am I thinking? Right, there you go. It's fucking easy. Right, this is the part of DayZ that I love. Well, I did get over on Red Elf. Fucking straight over. Right, let's work out where we spawn. Let's have an hour of actually doing something, eh? Right, facing north. Sea behind. So, am I on south coast then? Yeah, I am, because that's railway lines, isn't it? Is that a double fishing thing? No. Let's not be fucking electro again. No, I didn't notice that as I was plummeting through the sky. I'll go down and loot this area down here. Is it electro again? Right, fucking brilliant. I'll just loot down here, try and get a knife or something. You alright, boss? Come on then, you bastard. This is some fucking gameplay to watch now. I was in that apartment 2.25 hours. But at least I've learned to, you know, if the railway line's behind me, I'm on the south coast. I know that now. Come on. Is it Berezino that I want? But to be fair, I don't need to go back there, if you know what I mean. Well, it's west spawn, isn't it? Right, look at me knowing me spawns and stuff. I think Berezino's the quick one. Still, to this fucking day, I will always think that that's a gun. Head northwest to start military tents, then northwest airfield. Would you go west? Alright. What, west on the coast? Fucking sheet metal, eh? No, northwest. I thought. Oh yeah, sorry, yeah, it's alright. Yeah, no, I'm with you. Is there a water pump here though? Oh, Electro's actually where we were that time when I was stuck, wasn't it? Am I east or west of Electro though? Could do with one thing that's decent though, couldn't it? Okay, now. Just fucking move to the bear triangles. That Sporter have a mag? No. has got around. That's literally fucking nothing. Well, I've not killed him, have I? So. What do you say? Greenhouse to where I spawned? Where's the fucking petrol stations? Fuel station. Right, I'm there. So it's up here, and then there should be a right that'll take me to it. Yeah, I'm kind of watching where I am. This one, innit? Fill up on that and then just fuck off north, eh? Yeah, past the barn, past the small building. I have finally taken your advice about using I Survive when I'm playing, by the way. Just be 1 second. To loot the house. So should I head to Chernarus then? Or should I just go north? It's like start heading northwest now. I will have a look in these houses though, in the sheds. Kind of do with the chicken, to be fair. Right, okay. I'm yellow food though. But I'm going to search this house, sheds, and then that house. Theoretically I should go and get that chicken, but I ain't got sharp and I don't really want to use my only bullet on that. But .22, what's it actually going to fucking do? Like face shot Oh, fuck all in it. Out of interest, do you miss playing this? Didn't you get a PS5? Or have you fucking sold that as well, you indecisive bastard? Right, so northwest theoretically is that direction. Right, fair play. Well, worst case with boys, I can always join Xbox Party via the PC if you know what I mean. So even though I still won't be able to speak in game, I'll be able to at least fucking conversate. But yeah, whenever you get one, let us know. Fucking gamble and go for that. It's quite good that this is happening tonight because I don't really feel any pressure to play this week now, if you know what I mean. Because I'm trying to get back on the gym shit. So, but I do still feel fucking rough and weak. But I need to go because they're just getting free money out of me. Go and fucking rattle my sporter out of me. But I've been watching competitive DayZ today, honestly man. Oh, there's nothing more interesting than zooming around a map. Thought you said I'd be alright for food until I fucking got there. I think it's Custer which I'm hoping to fucking run into here. And I'm red food already. You saw me go in the airfield the other night, mate. I am not going to be fine. But yeah, watching people casting DayZ. It was a 4-hour game. I think it got abandoned in the end because somebody got fucking. What it was is every player. I think there was 40 players or 60 players. I think it was 60 players actually. Everybody got 3 lives. The first half hour, no PvP allowed. Right. After 2 hours, they put one of the little plastic cases, you know, the yellow cases, protective cases, with a modded vial in it. And it's basically just fucking holding that vial at the end, you're the winner. So you don't even need to get it. Well, theoretically, you need to get a kill unless you're the first one to pick it up and you survive. And then they keep giving tips of where the person who's holding it is going. But obviously, they just backtrack immediately. And it's like a 4-hour game, but they have like shoutcasters and that. And Fresh Spawns, George from Fresh Spawns was invited to do it. And it was just so interesting watching it. But seeing what can happen on PC for like modded servers and stuff, like I would literally have a server just to watch players play the game. But like as a ghost, you wouldn't be able to tell I'm there. So fast, it just hits the fucking voyeurism way too hard. Imagine watching people building bases, like while you're fucking looking at what the fuck have I walked into? Is that like team-based one? Do I want this path? I've got to check what I find for food, to be fair. Little town, so take some pliers. It's telling me to build a base again. Yeah, I think I did join you on that once. But to be honest, I'd buy armor for that now. Armor's fucking amazing. I do need to get back on. I do need to buy that again. But then I want to buy Sakal because I know Sakal. But I don't technically own the game. It's Game Pass on. Oh, there's fucking base there, man. Raided base, like, but... Nicked. Yeah, that's what I was actually aiming for, so that's cool. Come on, mate. I really need you to be carrying a knife or some food. We just not piss around. No cuts. Yeah, some have said that, but I've really liked it. Fuck's sake, fucking hacksaws, man. I'm gonna end up cutting a chicken up. Come on. Last ball. It's empty in it, yeah. Good. No mag. Got a scope though. Oh, does it? Is that what's in the glass bottles then, not water? Is it actually vodka? All right, so you can drink. You can drink liquid from a glass bottle that you find then? Oh, dickhead fats. Oh, one at a time's alright. You say that, I've never ever fucking found, I've never ever found a fucking apple at an apple tree. Never. I've never ever fucking found one. Luckily I've just found food on that bastard. But I've genuinely never ever found food. 3 people out at night time. Is that the trick? You got to go away and then come back. Something tells me I should have a fucking gun out here. Because there's dead things and I'm finding food. Do you know what I mean? Gunshots as well. I'll search these down here. And then I'll go back to the apple trees. Which road do I want to be leaving on here? She's got a satchel on her. Sketchy. That'll do. I'll fill my water bottle up. They all look fucking spooked, man. Come on. Back off, mate. You would cut. Does it? I shall get on that. Then I'll probably go up there a bit and cook this chicken. I don't need that mass, do I? Because although I take it just in case from a kindling point of view, because you can use them as kindling, can't you? Because I'm going to struggle. Do we get Kuru again, is the question. What's that over there? Oh, I've not done wraps. Fuck's sake. wanted the bones, is what I wanted. So I can make bone knives. I can go back and wash my hands. I'd say that laugh. I've not checked that house actually, have I? I'd say that laugh with the fucking jitters is the most annoying thing, to be fair. When I was trying to shoot fucking animals and I had the jitters, that was fucking terrible. Am I wanting to go this way or that way? I didn't go back and check the apples, did I? But yeah, I feel like I'm following somebody. Right. Okay. Definitely follow. I've got fuck all to lose, have I? I can wash my hands again. I can just fucking hopefully cook on this really quickly. Yeah. Fully agree on that, man. Back out and up the road. I'm not cooking man meat, no. The vote is not to get Kuru again. Make a feather boa. don't really want unknown food, do I? You get sick off that every time, I believe. Just fucking taking pure advantage of that though. Didn't even have to make the fire. That's mint. Just fully committed to fucking someone up. Which way do I need to go? Off the end of here. I just said somebody's connected to me. Oh, the thingy. Yeah, which way do I need to go? Just go straight up? Would that have been... Yeah, that's right, isn't it? Where are we kind of aiming for? How do I check the fucking player list? Can I check the fucking player list? How do I get that fucking button? Pause menu. All right. Chicken Rosary is who it said it was. I did forget the wraps. Fuck, I hope that's not ended my game. How are they playing on the same session? Because I'm... Yeah, I'm appearing offline. So that's random that someone's in it. Yeah, I don't even recognise the name as a gamer tag, if you know what I mean. Yeah, I normally loot wherever I spawn, but not this life. The life before, I did recognise how much about like just getting your fucking belly full of water. It is the right thing to do, and then getting out of there. But I need to theoretically die a lot to do these runs a lot as well, so that I can have that knowledge that you've got, that you do now. It's just fucking unreal that you can tell, but you know, that's the difference of a fucking 100 hours on a map and fucking however many you fucking got on it, 1,000, 2,000 fucking hours on a map. Right, I can see where I am, because that's a fucking little mini lake. Fuck's that floating? Not floating. We go down the road? No wet feet for me. $3,000, yeah, it's mental, innit? We'll go and get the deer. Problem is, a sport are going to kill a deer in one shot. We've only got 2 bullets between both guns. I think it's behind us anyway now, isn't it? There's only sound up there actually. I'm going to have to eat soon again though. I've got that fucking random meat to eat, which you say only 2 mouthfuls at a time, yeah? Is there gonna be anything round here? Or are these just fucking dead spots? Military dude, so can convoys spawn here if he's just like this? Fuck off. Fucking bastard. Bastard. There's fucking nowhere to go, nowhere to stand up on. I'm just going with the advantage that zombies don't continue fucking hitting you now, do they? Am I going to have enough bandages? I got 3 cuts off that. I'm just fucking bleeding while this is happening. Oh God, look at my fucking blood, man. I've got just enough. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the black and white movie, DayZ. Could there have been a convoy here? Or have I just fucking risked it all for fuck all? I at least thought there might be something in the church. So where's the fucking convoy? Is it other side actually? I'm certain I've been somewhere like this before and the convoy was actually out here. But it's not, is there? I'm just asking for trouble fucking coming back here. Come on. Have some fucking food on you, mate. For fuck's sake. My blood's going up and my health's going up, so why am I passing out? want to be heading over here, don't I? But oh man, I've lost my only fucking bullets. Fucking rabbit somewhere. There. I'm never catching that, am I? Was I better to just pass out and fucking respawn? Can't even fucking jump this. Yeah, I was debating that. Health's back at yellow already. Fucking, you cannot make that up. You cannot fucking make that up. You can't make, you're even fucking delayed and knew what was coming. You banged that fucking message on time. We've not done the views tonight, but we've certainly done the fucking watch time. Average view duration is 27 minutes. So thank you all who tuned in and stuck around. But be careful, you don't always wake up in the direction you were fucking going, do you? Fucking generator, because that's gonna help me. Go into that fucking house over there. But yeah, I got fucking no bullets. Note. Fucking small town do you think that we're at? Oh, you dickhead, that. Do you know what, I want to take the fucking tin open for now. I'm not fucking carrying millions of fucking knives, am I? Oh, I am, because I'm carrying fucking... Come on then, let's just fucking have it over and done with. Better bad. Is it a better bag? Fur courier bag. I suppose that carries two thingies, doesn't it? Tell you what, if I find a fucking box of nails, I'll be fucking fuming. Am I gonna fucking pass out again? Check starter town to get through it. Yeah, it's just with the fucking way that the screen's coming in, isn't it? Just like the DayZ playlist that I made for all these videos. A new life, a new adventure type thing. I think it's called something, some bollocks like that anyway. No new subs tonight, sadly, but I'll work at it. But yeah, I think this week I'm going to stream a bit less. I'm going to get to the gym. I might go to the gym tomorrow, so if you don't see me, you know where I am. Look, I'll try and update anything. I just feel fucking rough. I don't want to go to the gym and then end up fucking sick because I've pushed too hard, if you know what I mean. But I also don't want to not go to the gym and just fucking lose money. Torch. Could have done with that. Could have done with a bloke being in that house fucking still earlier on. It's my second set of fucking fires. Tell you what, anybody who says anything about not fucking getting shit on official, they can bollocks. Because I found it fucking really fucking decent recently. Sewing kit, at least I can sew myself up because I've got no bandages. I've done that house, haven't I? Head torch, do I want it? Nah, fuck it. I think DayZ's a really good game to watch as well. Right, okay. On it. Time, unfortunately. You can do it from if you've already extracted your own blood, or a saline bag. I might get in trouble for this, but I'm going to play some music, Milton. You'll know what song it is if I'm saying that I'm going to play some music, especially now. I found this last night. It's not the greatest, but it's really good what somebody's done. Brilliant. I've passed out. And they've played it by ear on a piano, so you know what song's coming.
Vintage new.
Not a Vinted advert. I think it'll go good with the black and white, so I'll be quiet as well. Mental, innit? It's less than a week old, that as well. As I say, it's not the greatest sounding version of it, but considering somebody just played that by ear, it's mental. Base. Can you sanitize a sewing kit? Oh, thought that was a box of matches. Everything's fucking different when it's black and white, innit? way out of here do I want to go? Check the car before I do go. We're in Guglovo. So I actually want to head off the back of here. Need to head that way, I believe. Because this is on a bend. And that's pretty much the only water thing on a bend. Yeah. But I am just going to check this car. When my blood gets better. No, I believe I came in that way. And I cut across when I saw the houses. Because I've looted that, I kind of need to go that direction. But there isn't a road sign to tell me, but looking at where the wells are, where I could possibly be, there isn't another well on a corner like this. Theoretically, the road at the end of this street that goes left, which is that road, and then that should follow up, that should take me to Starry. If I go that way, sorry, not Starry, it should take me to Novi Sabor if I follow this road. So that's what we'll do. But at the same time, it is 9:45. I'm going to have to get off soon. Yeah, and I'd cut across to the village as well, so... Plus what I'm looking at on the map literally is in front of me on the screen as well. I'm going to check that building up there. But food is white, drink is white. I've got plenty of drink, I've got 3 bottles of drink now. Nice little fucking town that, you know. Half of a base built in that barn as well. But there's going to be fuck all for resources around here. Tire, iron, wah, 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 ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-bum. Ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-bum. Right, what's this fucking Tyrannobo? Yeah, Guglovo, that's the name of it. Leaving Tyrannobo, yeah. Yep, we've actually fucking worked it out. So if I follow this road all the way, it'll take me to Novi Sabor, which is southeast of the airfield. So I might just get myself to, no, depending how long it's going to take, could take fucking ever at this speed. Obviously I'm impacted from my health as well. Should have got that chicken in that town and cooked it while it was relatively quiet, shouldn't I? Because there is no other fucking towns until then. There's a house here though. Is there going to be a chicken here? crossroad at that T-junction by the looks of it. Definitely fucking walking simulator now. What a weird fucking session tonight. 2.25 hours in the fucking base. Only to have to jump out the top fucking window. Food that I need though. Novi support. Well, if you know me, I'm very much about putting a show on rather than just a game. But I'm thinking, get somewhere safe, like down here, and then I'm gonna log out for the night. Otherwise, I'm literally gonna be out all night. And as much as I want to, I want to go for a shower, and I don't know whether I want to respect work and not watch the Super Bowl, or whether I watch the Super Bowl and fuck work off and I'm just going to struggle tomorrow. To be honest, you know what? I've had a rethink, mate, on shorts and stuff. I've not been uploading them. Don't get me wrong. If something really major happens, yeah, it'll be a short. But I'll explain this very quickly. I think people's attention spans have gone, right? And I put a lot of pressure on myself to get a short out every day on Instagram, on Facebook, on fucking TikTok, on here. And it's a lot of work, especially with a full-time job, full-time dad, full-time family man. Do you know what I mean? It's a lot of fucking work to do. And it, you know, that burns you out. And I think that's what, you know, I struggle with that a lot. I keep getting to like points where I just fucking end up burning myself out all the time. And I'm just kind of like, do you know what? I don't really fucking want to attract people that have got that are looking for shorts. Do you know what I mean? So I'm like, I'm just gonna have a period of fucking streaming where I don't actually make them, and I don't want someone to follow me from a short anymore, because it tells me that their content, they like to doom scroll. I've got 44 views tonight on this stream, right? 44. But my average view duration is 29 minutes 23 seconds. And I know there's some people that have just put it on to help me out and let it spin. But that sends more of a message to YouTube than someone that like fucking clicks in and out all the time. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, it's... Do you know what I mean? I'm just going to go back to traditional fucking streaming when I used to enjoy it 10 years ago without all the pressure. And if it works, it works. If it doesn't, then I'm happily retiring playing fucking DayZ. I actually want to make a video about how happy I am to theoretically be retiring as such. Not retiring from streaming, but retiring from gaming into a game like DayZ. I've always said that it'll be my retirement game. And it just seems to be going from strength to strength and more people keep playing it. Well, that's what we're working towards, not just to get donations, but we're working towards partnering with YouTube. We've been looking at the stats in the background, and our window of partnering with them, because we've got all of last year's streams before my PC blew up, to drop off, and you have to hit 3,000 watch hours within a 365-day period to partner, and then you can do donations and subs and all that type of stuff again. But I've got, as much as I stream now, what's going on is coming off from last year. But I didn't start streaming again until October, so I've kind of got all the way from May until October of whatever anybody watches on any video is going towards partnership. So that's like, we're at like 1.4 thousand hours. It's dropped down a lot. But I've got like 1,600 hours to make up, but I've got like fucking 4 or 5 months where every single thing that anybody does for me is going to contribute to getting partnered. And then we just need to keep the ball rolling once we're partnered. So, but yeah, I think attention span's gone. But you know, like I've watched a stream, not for all of it because I've started streaming before it's ended, but like I've watched 2 streams this weekend. It was competitive DayZ, and I watched about 3 hours both days of other people playing DayZ. You know, that's the type of viewer that I'm more aiming for on the channel now. I just want people that are just interested in sitting back and chilling out and watching. You know, even if you lurk and never type, fucking let's get back to old school style fucking streaming and gaming. Because I think streaming's changed massively over the years. And like, you've got like, I mean, obviously I know Kai's not fucking streaming anymore, but Speed is in that. And the majority of streams that do well now are not gaming streams. They're people fucking traveling the world and doing whatever. And fucking, you know, having guests on the streams, and, you know, they're IRL streams. That's what people are watching. So I don't want to be, I don't want to chase something that's not possible to chase. So I just want to play games that I enjoy playing, and if people want to kick back and chill with me, brilliant. If not, no problem. Pop in every now and again. Unfortunately, I'll always be around. I've proved that. I've retired twice and fucking come back both times. So even if I retire, I'm always coming back. But, you know, if you want to chill out, chill out. If you don't, no worries. Let me know what you've been up to next time I see you in chat. Do you know what I mean? Discord's always there, and the stream will always be here to a degree, or at least the content. But what I will say, one of the reasons why I'm streaming on YouTube, and it sounds a bit morbid with this, but one day there will be a time where it won't be about retirement, and I'll just be fucking gone, right? And how wonderful it is to have a memory bank of every single stream I've ever done, that anybody, and my kids, my grandkids, and everybody will be able to just fucking come on and watch whatever they want, whenever they want, as they remember it. All the streams are public. I've done really good thumbnails for every single one. So, you know, in 20, 30 years time, if you want to jump on and watch an old stream, it'll be there for you. Yeah, no, it's massively appreciated. I say we're now hitting an average of 30 minutes, you know, per person that's watched tonight, which is phenomenal. It's amazing. You know, and yeah, we'll mix games up over the time. But yeah, on that note, I am going to go back to the gym this week. I'm going to have try and have a little bit of a normal week, because I've been so fucking stressed with my cars over this last couple of weeks. It looks like this car that I've got might last me a short while, so I'm going to try and enjoy that and not have the stress of having to ring garages every fucking 2 hours and am I being ripped off, am I not being ripped off. And I've got a busy week at work, and yeah, we'll see what's going on. Yeah, Bingus and Dingus was amazing, but also the Legend of the Sakal Skull video is that is up there as possibly my favourite video on my channel of anything that's ever been done. I do have a video that I theoretically could upload, I think, an Armour Reforger one, which is fucking brilliant, but that fucking Chris that used to be a member of the community is a cunt, and he's in it, and I don't want to upload it because he's in it. And one day you'll find out why we call him a cunt now, but that's not for tonight. But yeah, there's a good episode that I could upload, but I refuse to upload and give him any fucking screen time. Yeah, when he was throwing stuff, that one's an amazing one. But the Legend of the Sakal Skull, where I met Quasi, put ChatGPT voice over his. Yeah, I'll tell you which Armour episode it was. You'll remember it if you watched it. It was the one where me and him went on the. Sorry, where me and Mark went on the sniping spree. He turns up at the end with more ammo, and then Mark had got killed and turned up with a random international helicopter pilot and did a fucking did a fucking rescue on a red fucking smoke grenade as well, and fucking got us out of there. And we did 2 hours of fucking Armour and got fucking rescued. Now, I'm not being funny, but I have, and I'll say this because I may never release the video, I have seen the ending of that video with fucking the MASH theme being played as that helicopter's coming in. It's fucking phenomenal. Mark's getting out the helicopter as the fucking wind's blowing the grass. Come on, come on. And fucking run over and get in the helicopter and then airlifted out. That's cinema, man. Cinema. But as I said, that cunt's in the video and I don't want to give him credit. But at the same time, he's in that when the British meet the Americans. That was a great thing. Great episode. Yeah. I need that. That's the thing. At some point, I'll get back up and running with a PC. Mark's a phenomenal player, phenomenal member of the community. He has his own community up and running in that. I have a lot of time for Mark and Steph, for those of you that see his name around. I have a lot of time for him, and over the years he's been extremely kind with jumping in and not filming content on purpose when he's in any videos with me. So great friend. So right, peace out, brothers. I'm gonna go for a fucking shower. And then I might watch the Super Bowl, just a little bit of it. Also, the one with the stolen heli where you land. Yeah, yeah, that's a great one. Yeah, when we pretended to be Russians and fucking landed in the Russian base. But then I've got streams where me and Mark stole a fucking helicopter on DayZ off a fucking clan. So, mental. Right, I could talk about memories. I still threaten that I'm going to do a podcast one day and just talk about stuff and just release it. But do it as an upload. I've got 20 years in this fucking scene to talk about, you know what I mean? So, I might do it, but at the same time, it'd be nice to do it with someone else. So, I'll see what happens. Got an idea, but not what people are thinking. But I think that's when I can't fucking when arthritis kicks in and I can't use keyboard or a controller anymore. I think that's the time to do it. Yeah. Well, as I say, I've got a few things personally to sort out, and then we'll be back on getting a few extra games and stuff, I think. But now that I've died on here, I may do a little bit of Battlefield as well. So, but anyway, peace out, brothers. And again, I say it often, but I genuinely do mean it every time. Thank you so much for your time, because anybody can stream, but you know, having people to have a conversation with while you're doing it that aren't in the game and just respect, just wanting to watch, you can't beat that. Anyway.